guys, good morning. Today is Monday and it is the last week of my summer holidays. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna vlog this week to remember because I vlogged my entire holidays when I was in Belarus and then 5 weeks in Europe and then this. Let's do it. So yeah, I just got home yesterday. I have a cold, so excuse my stuffed nose and excuse the my voice. So this morning, I actually couldn't fall asleep for quite a while last night because my brother was supposed to pick up his dog, but he only came at midnight, so like I could only fall asleep after midnight. And right now, this morning, my mom wakes me up and she's like, "Oh, it's 8! They're gonna come at 9!" So basically, there's gonna be guys at 9-ish. They're gonna come and change the window and the balcony door at in my parents' bedroom because that bedroom still had like the old Soviet window, and another one is my grandma's bedroom, but my grandma doesn't want the new windows. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just take my laptop. I'm gonna be starting editing. I'm gonna take like a notebook. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and yeah, just have some editing time, have some breakfast time. So let's go. Also, it is time to scratch off a few countries of this map. So, in this trip, I visited 6 new countries, but basically, these countries are so small, like Slovenia, Montenegro, Albania. They are so small that I can only scratch off Serbia and Hungary here. All of the other ones are pretty much scratched off already. My brother's dog, but he lived with us while I was gone in traveling in Europe. He lived with us because his ex-landlord was a douche and he like my brother paid for the dog, but then he said no, you have to move out, and then he was looking for a different rental place, and yeah, while he found it, the dog was living with us, and so now the dog is also kind of living with us during the day while my brother's at work. Right now I'm just like out walking with the doggy. Ron, Ronchik, Ron. So we came to the garden. I've been collecting these strawberries. He loves strawberries. Ah, do. Mm-hmm. I can feel you. I showed you our garden. Basically these are our cucumbers, and I am now cutting them into cubes because we're gonna marinate them. We usually marinated them whole, but my mom tried a new recipe for a salad that you need marinated cucumbers for, and basically she tried cutting them in cubes and marinating as this, and then it's like really easy. You don't have to cut marinated cucumbers because it's so much easier to cut these. So that is what I've been doing. The guys changed the window, so my mom was cleaning the rooms and I was editing whole morning. It took me so long to edit that video of all of my unread ebooks, so please go check it out. It literally took hours and hours. I tried really hard, so please check it out. But yeah, now I'm just gonna help my mom cut the cucumbers and then probably have like watch a movie or something. I have no idea. Tuesday and I'm on adventures again. I feel really bad, but over the weekend my cousin's dog disappeared, like ran away from my aunt. from my aunt's house, and I put it on Facebook, and it's been 4 days, and we thought, you know what, he's gone. He's like gone forever. Someone ate him. But then this morning, someone called to my aunt and said that they have seen him somewhere around this region. So yeah, we were just like running around looking for him because clearly many people have seen him. So yeah, it's just been crazy. It's so hot, and I'm like just looking for this little dog. We've been running around and riding our bicycles around this neighborhood for more than an hour now, and it's like nothing. But multiple people have said that they've seen a little brown dog here on this main street. So like we're just like running around looking for him. I hope we find him because, I mean, he's such a cute dog, and like, yeah, I hope we find him. Like, seriously, it's been so exhausting because I have flu and I started taking antibiotics this morning. So yeah, I feel like crap, but I'm gonna help looking for the dog because I love him. This is another one of my aunt's doggies. So it is now Wednesday. A lot has happened since the last time I updated you. So yesterday we were looking for my cousin's dog in this neighborhood because a girl from Facebook called my aunt and said she saw him in this neighborhood, and we were looking for him for hours. And my aunt was riding my bike, my mom was riding a bike, I was like walking around looking for him. And there are these train tracks, and I thought, you know what, maybe he's like walking along the train tracks, you know, like you never know what the dog thinks. So I start walking along the train tracks, and suddenly my mom shouts from the road, oh, there he is. He was really close to the train tracks, to the crossing. And I start running, and she started riding the bike, and I think the dog got afraid, even though he knows us. And like, why, like, how stupid do you have to be to run away after like 4 days of being in the forest wherever he was for 4 days, and like he just starts running away from people he knows. But yeah, I think he was afraid because there were also other people. And so after the train tracks there's this road, and then there's like cemetery. So my mom was riding and I was like running after him, and we saw that he like ran into the cemetery. So we spent a few hours looking in the cemetery, but there was this funeral, so there were a lot of people, so obviously he was afraid. And after the cemetery there is this little village, and my aunt and my mom, they went into the village, and my uncle actually also came to look for the dog. And so they like looked through the village, but then we went home, we went to my aunt's house, and we had a swim. We thought, you know what, it's like we've been there for 3 or 4 hours looking for him, and he's nowhere. And well, at least we knew that he's alive. So my aunt said, okay, I'm gonna come in the evening because I have work to do right now, so like I'm gonna come in the evening. And then we go home, and I feel really, really bad. I have that flu. That's not COVID. I actually have flu from Vienna because it was really cold there, and I was feeling really, really bad. I spent the day in bed, and then my mom is like, well, maybe they should take Shayla, the aunts and uncle's dog, to the cemetery to look for my cousin's dog because he knows the smell. You know, they know each other, so maybe he smells her and he comes out. But they didn't. And then this morning, actually, like before 6, my mom comes and she's like, oh, they found Brulik. And I'm like, what happened? So basically my aunt, she woke up at 2 a.m. She couldn't sleep. She was like, we have to go look for him. And so at 4 in the morning, they took Shayla. So my aunt, my uncle, and the dog, they went to the cemetery, and they walked around the cemetery for an hour with the dog, and they couldn't find him. And so they sit in the car ready to go away when suddenly he comes closer to the car. My aunt sees him and she goes out to the car, just like, come, and like he comes and they take him, and she said like he was crying all the way to their house because that neighborhood is kind of close to their house but also not close, so like it was like maybe like 7-ish minutes by car. So like she said he was crying all the time, but like we are so happy that like we could find him. It's like I'm so relieved, and I mean that's a miracle. So I have to organize a ton of stuff. All of these mementos, I need to organize them and see what's gonna go into my travel journal and what I should just like throw away. And then I have all of this money left. Basically in Serbia, I was going to the airport, but the bus didn't come, and so I ran to the ATM and get some more money from the ATM for the taxi, but then the taxi ended up being only 3.5 euros, which I clearly had a lot more money, so now I have all of this Serbian money that I don't know what to do with, and also coins from different countries like lek from Albania and dinars from Macedonia. So I really don't know how I would what should I do. And actually I had some more currency like pounds and like Polish zloty, Bulgarian money. I was keeping it in this old envelope, but yeah, like for the cash that's okay, but like for the coins I don't know. So if you have any suggestions how I could organize the coins, please let me know in the comments. I had the idea of putting them in Ziploc bags. I saw Backpacking Bananas doing it, but I don't know, maybe there's like a better way. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Most of my plants are now out during the summer, and look how fast they are growing. Just look at this. It didn't have any leaves in the winter, but now just look at how beautiful this is. This unfortunately didn't like something, so we cut it back, but it's gonna get better. And then these are also growing, and then this lime one, it gave me a new leaf. This one is just absolutely insane. This is growing like crazy, and then this one is also growing like crazy, and then this one as well. Like it gave me one new spike, but then over the summer it gave a few more, so you can see like the tiny ones. It's just so cool. So I am now trying to figure out my fall TBR, because I've decided to not do monthly TBRs but like seasonal. And yeah, I don't know, I'm like trying to figure things out. I will see what books I could read from Buzzwordathon. I also have like a first draft of 101 and 1001 Days. So this is a fun project that I've been doing it for quite some time now, for a couple times. And if you want to see more, and if you want me to tell you about this project, definitely leave a comment. So yeah. Right, so I am getting ready for youth group, which I'm really excited about, as I haven't been in more than 2 months, I think. So yeah, I'm just so excited to go. Shopping with my mom. I really wanted to buy a dress that I saw in Serbian New Yorker, but I thought, you know what, maybe it's on sale here in my town, and like I didn't have space in my backpack, so I didn't buy it then. But they didn't have it here, and I thought they have the same collection, because I actually saw lots of similar dresses, but like not that particular one, which sucks because I really, really loved it, but they didn't have my size, and yeah, it was like, you know, whatever. But I bought a pair of sandals. I actually really needed ones because mine were just absolutely horrible. I've had the old ones for 3 years, and like this summer it's just like they are so bad, and so I needed new ones, and they were on sale, and I got them for 15 euros. And then I also got some socks because you never have too many socks. Monday now. I was actually supposed to work today, but our boss said since it's 3 days until 1st of September, until the beginning of new school year, you have to divide those 3 days with your colleagues. So it's just 3 days between two of us. And my colleague has a daughter who starts school this year. So she said, can I have 31st of August off so they can get ready, like calm and everything. And I'm like, yeah, sure, definitely. So today is my day off, and then tomorrow I work half the day in the evening, and then I start working. I am like so sad, and so I don't know, I'm so sad that summer ended so fast. It was an amazing summer and I did so much, and I'm so blessed and grateful for everything that I could do this summer, but it just feels so sad that it's already over. And yeah, today I have to go to the doctor. I already called her. I need to do the like medical thing because every year if you're a teacher, you work with kids, you have to do the medical checkup with your lungs and stuff like that. So yeah, I am gonna do that today, and then tomorrow is my dad's birthday, so me and my mom are gonna go like shopping, and then I'm gonna be reading and just like editing this video maybe. So yeah,